Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is just a fun vlog of me going back to my hometown in Alabama. So I'm going back for some meetings and some work stuff, but also for some fun things as well. Like I'm going to go to a holiday party with my sorority on my old campus from where I used to go to college, University of Montgomery I. That's why I'm wearing a Christmas sweater in the middle of November, because it's a ugly Christmas sweater party thing. Anyway, I'm like at the halfway mark between my place and my school. So I just stopped for a little bit at this rest stop here on the border. It's really pretty, all the fall leaves and everything. Because I just wanted to get out and stretch my legs because I've been driving for like an hour. So I just want to stretch my legs for a little bit and then get back in the car and drive the rest there. So I'm here at my alma mater, University of Montgomery I. See, that's my old dorm building right there. You can see it past this big tree. But it's over there. That's main hall. That's where I used to live. That's where my sorority is. I'll be there going there in a minute. A lot has changed. That's Napier. That's the boys' dorm. That's a new building. That is new. That is a very old building. That is the main building, like all the offices and stuff. There's some archways and stuff. And then that's the dorm I used to live in. So there's like two of the sororities are, mine and one other one. I can't give y'all a full tour of the school in this video because I got here a little later than I thought I would. So I don't quite have enough time. I'll get like 15 minutes to take everything I need. So I was going to get some miniature shots and I'm going to get like some out of the day shots because I'm having to wear this Christmas sweater for today. So I thought I'd get some really cute shots here on campus before I head into the party. Found my first composite picture. There's little young me. So I'm back at my parents' house. I'm in my bedroom now. It's a small little room, not much. It's also used for like a million other things, so that's why it's kind of messy in here. So I was at the party for a while. I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of sisters that like I hadn't met before because they were like, they joined after I graduated or they were alumni from like a long time ago or something. Unfortunately, none of the sisters I knew or the members that I knew going in were there, like not a single one. And so I didn't really know anyone. I didn't, like I said, I met some new people, so that was fun. And I got some swag. A little glass with 80 pie etched in it. That's pretty good swag. Normally it's a plastic cup. So while I was at the party, I messaged my brother-in-law, Taylor, because he actually lives really close to where we went to school. And so I was like, oh, hey, how about we go and get like a cup of coffee or something since I'm actually in town. I'm never in town, so I was like, I might come by. And I hadn't seen his new apartment or anything. So I messaged him. He had actually already plans with his girlfriend and a friend of theirs. It's actually the same friend that came and saw my husband like 2 weeks ago in Atlanta. So it worked out great. He invited me to come along with all them. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And I had his girlfriend Rebecca ride in the car with me because everything changed in my college town. There's so much different. Like I was worried about finding my way there. So I had her ride with me in the front seat so she could help me and make sure I didn't get lost because it was nighttime at that point. So I was kind of worried about getting lost. I already don't have a great sense of direction. So adding the fact that it was night and nothing really looked all that familiar to me, it really just was like, okay, I need someone to help me out here. And then I went straight from there to my parents' house. I wanted to hurry and get back. I didn't want to like film anything like in my car because one, it was really dark in my car and probably wouldn't look very good. But also my mom was staying up late to wait up for me because they don't have a key to the house. So she had to wait up for me. And I wanted to see my dad and everything before he went to bed because my dad goes to bed pretty early. Ah, they're following me. So I'm here in Jackson Lake Island, which is where I got married about a year ago. And it's a little island in Alabama where they shot Big Fish a long time ago. And they left the movie sets up on the little island, so now people can come visit them and take photos here because it's a really popular spot for like to have photos taken and stuff. Here's the movie set. This is the little village from the movie. So I've already taken some Alpha Day shots here in the little village square, and now I'm walking around with my heavy camera bag, and I'm gonna take some miniature shots around the area. Okay, so I've looked around the island a little bit. I couldn't really find too much. It was just like trees and grass and stuff like that. It was like nothing that would make a really good close-up shot, if that makes any sense. But then I looked around and saw this view. Isn't that gorgeous? So I thought about maybe like getting some shots like near the bottom where it's at the water, with some figures that are like in a boat or something, and trying to get some of this view in the background. I thought that'd be really pretty. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now I'm all set up here at the water's edge down below. I have the GoPro down. Pretty much the only spot it will go. So I have no idea if this is gonna get anything or everything. I have no idea. So, getting in position. God, I am gonna fall in this water. I just know it. Ah, there we go. So, see, the water's really clear right here. Put that there. It's moving around, so I'm having a hard time. There. I'm not really getting the background in it like I wanted. It's starting to kind of float away. So I need to get it before it completely leaves. I can't actually seem to get the background in the shot. I can get it in the shot, but I can't get it where it's like not blown out because of how dark it is right here is the problem, it seems. So I think I'm going to change my idea to where I take it pointing that way, so it's this ground in the back. It's not going to be as pretty, but at least it will be, you know, not blown out. So that was a really good example of how sometimes shots just don't work out. Like I'll have an idea for a photo and I have no way of actually making it happen, which is a real bummer. God, these are not the right shoes for this. Wish I had my tennis shoes on because I can barely move my ankles enough to where I can get down to put this in the water. Yeah, because you have to lay this down like perfectly flat in the water or else it just sinks. I'm gonna move it up here since I know it floats down the stream real bad. God, this is not easy to do in these shoes, Lord. I'm like slipping and sliding everywhere. There. I can't tell these are in focus at all because I have no way of really checking that. Because I cannot, there's just no way I can get down low enough for this. So it's all just take like 1,000 shots and just kind of hope for the best. Can't reach it. And of course it sank. Okay. So I had a photo idea of using my set that has like a little campfire and a little tent over here on this little campfire thing they have here. A little circle for a campfire, because this is a camping site too. Like, people can camp here and stuff. It's a beautiful place. I can't get over the views here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Anyway, I looked through all my minifigures that I brought with me. Brought my yellow thing with me, which I always have. And I brought two of these other small things that I have full of miniatures. Because they can't all fit in here anymore. Or at least not without breaking. But I looked through all of them and I cannot find the set I'm looking for. I think I must have either lost it or left it at my parents' house or left it at my apartment, which is very likely because I waited to the very last minute to pack when I came up here, and I like shoved all my figures in these hearings haphazardly. This is why they're like super unorganized. I really need to go through and reorganize my figures because they're extremely unorganized right now and have been for a very long time. I don't know why I'm blaming the last minute packing, but they've been unorganized for a very long time. So I think I must have accidentally left the set I'm thinking of at my apartment. I'm so bummed. So now I'm at the little houses in the village again. This is actually where I shot the photo for my wedding invitations, and which I will put on the screen here. But as you can tell, they've taken down some of the railing over here, so it's not gonna look exactly the same. But I want to take another shot here with this figure, or these figures, I guess, really. I don't know if I can get them to go in focus. Anyway, I bought this one to go with me and my husband to Singapore for our honeymoon, but I ended up forgetting it. It's because I thought it looked kind of like us. Like, she has brown hair, he has black hair. You really can't get much more detail than that on these little figures since they're so small. So now I'm going to quickly try and take this shot before the sun goes down too much, because it's getting pretty late here. Once again, I'm going to put the shot up on the screen in the video right here. So, alright, looks like I am done for the day. I'm really bummed I didn't get more shots done, but you know, I'm missing some figures, and then on top of that, like, not every shot works out, and I keep trying to tell myself that, but it always really bums me out when I can't get a shot to work out. So as I was driving out of the island, I found this little cute little area here, where you can't really see from here, but it's like a log falling over on like a little creek. And so I'm quickly gonna come over here and take some photos. I'm not gonna be able to put the camera up so y'all can see, unfortunately, because I gotta do this real quick because the sun's going down and I'm literally parked on the side of the road. So I gotta do this quick. So I just got done taking the photos over there. They look really good, but they're really, really dark. So I'm not sure I'm gonna Photoshop it enough to make it light enough. I don't know. So I did trip while I was going down there, and unfortunately, there was a casualty. Her little umbrella came off. Now she's broken before, so I know my husband can fix it, but oh well. So another day, another location. I'm here in downtown Prattville. It's another place I love to come take photos whenever I'm in town. I take the shots right here where the fountain is, and also there's a little spot, like a little clearing, where you can see the creek or river, whatever this is, behind you really well. And then there's another spot like where I park, where the creek is a little more easily accessed. And it's usually where people go to like swim and wade in the water and stuff in the summer. However, I'm not taking photos there today just because of the creek is kind of low, and once again, I am not wearing the right shoes for that activity. See, not the right shoes for going near the creek. So now I'm about to start setting up for my first out of the day shot. It might be my only one just because of it's so dark right now. I know I'm wearing sunglasses or whatever. That's just because of like Whenever I'm smiling, like my eyes squint closed, and I hate that in photos, so I just wear sunglasses all the time. You probably have noticed that in my photos, I'm always wearing sunglasses. Well, not only that, but like I also love sunglasses, but my photos, it's like 90% because of I squint my eyes closed whenever I take photos, and I hate that. So my first photo, I'm gonna be setting up around this fountain here, where I'm gonna have this nice building here in the background, and I'm gonna be standing like right around there, around this area here. Now I'm moving the camera over to get a more straight on shot of the fountain. Ooh, I really like that one. So that's all for right here at the fountain. So on to the next location. So it's a little loud, so I'm gonna be kind of yelling. I hope y'all can still hear me. But I'm here at the last location for downtown Prattville for today anyway. I might come back out here later this week while I'm here, because there is a few more spots I like taking photos downtown Prattville, but it's kind of dark and gloomy today, and so the pictures just aren't coming out like super crisp like I normally like them. So I'm gonna probably wait, but this is the last one for today. It's here in the clearing I was talking about, where you can see and very much hear the water going through the, I guess it's a dam? I'm not sure, I've never actually asked what this was, but I'm pretty sure it's like a dam, waterworks, I don't know. There's also this really nice abandoned building right here that I like using for like as a nice white wall, some outfits and stuff. The only problem is like the area between the doors is too narrow, so I don't really like that too much, but other than that, I really like this. Sometimes when I'm in town, I do family portraits for some of the families around here, and this is one of my favorite spots to take them, because it doesn't matter how big their family is, I can get them all to fit right here. Also, during Christmas, this is where the Christmas tree is. Anyway, I'm not gonna be able to have the video going while I take my day shots here, because there's just nowhere for me to put my GoPro. As you can tell, there's like no surfaces or even like a little lump in the ground here for me to prop my GoPro on, because the tripod I have for it is not very tall. It like barely, I think all fully extended, doesn't even go up to my knee. It's very, very short, because it's meant as like a holding selfie stick kind of thing. So I'm going to turn this off for now, and then I will put the end result photo here on the screen. See? I don't know what it's gonna look like right now, but I bet it's gonna be really nice. I'm pretending to look at a photo that I haven't been taking yet. It feels really weird. So today's Tuesday, and today's one of my work days, my busy work days while I'm here. I'm at the Homeschool Co-op Academy days, where I'm the photographer, and I'm gonna be taking shots of the kids today. So today's been really busy. I'm probably not gonna have time to vlog a whole lot. But yeah, so my job is basically to go around and take a bunch of pictures of the kids for them to use for their social media stuff and for their yearbook. So things will slow down a little bit. It's about halfway. It's almost time for lunch or the feast, because I think today's like their last day for the semester. So I'm just out to take some photos real quick at the PE class. Let's hope they don't accidentally hit my camera. I now need to go find a certain student to take photos of. The other high school student told me her name was Dory, and the only description they gave me was brunette. So it's not been easy to find her. I'm sorry that they sent me on a wild goose chase though, because I haven't found anyone by that name. So it's late afternoon and the classes are over, so that means part one of my job is done, where I just go through and take photos of all the classes and everything. Now I gotta go home, upload them and edit them and send them to the client. So before I head home, start editing the thousands of photos I took today at co-op, I'm gonna take some outfit day shots here in downtown Prattville again. Now, once again, my other favorite spot is taken up by some people fishing, which makes sense. It's a nice, beautiful day out. That's a really crowded spot, so I can't go down there, but I found one of the brick walls I like going to as well. Doesn't look like much, but I like using this wall as well. It gets good light, it's a nice color, and I think it goes nicely with this outfit. So one of those is bound to work. I'm getting tired of doing this, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. So today is my last day in Alabama. I'm on my way home, so I decided to stop in Montgomery for one of my other favorite photo spots real quick. I'm here at this little alleyway area, and between some restaurant and Cafe Louisa, which is where I take a lot of my coffee shots here in Alabama. And I usually like using this wall here with the light on it because it has sunlight, and I like how it has more of the wall exposed than the other side. However, it has this sign right here, which I absolutely cannot move. It's made of metal, it's super heavy. I can't move it. So I set my camera up on this side instead, and I'm gonna use this wall. As you can tell, see, it doesn't have near as much of the wall showing as the other side, which I'm not a huge fan of, but you know, what can you do? I'm gonna take a few without my coat on. I think I'm gonna raise it up a little higher. Alright, I think I got the shot, so we are good to go, and I'm going back to Atlanta. So that's the end of my video of my trip to my hometown, Montgomery, Alabama. If you like this video, please like and comment, and if you want to see more videos like it, please hit that subscribe button. And also, remember to go to my Patreon, which is the link down below, and become a patron.